Good afternoon. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News. A 5-year-old Aspen boy reported missing early this morning is safe this afternoon. KDVR confirms the boy was unharmed. State authorities feared for his safety when he disappeared with a 50-year-old man suspected of injuring the boy's mother. A dangerous convict has been on the run for 5 days now. Multiple agencies report 46-year-old Mark Fox escaped with 3 other inmates this past Sunday from Bent County Jail down south. 2 men were recaptured. A third died of a possible drug overdose in Pueblo. Residents in Gunnison County face another night away from home as the Lowline Fire keeps growing south of Crested Butte. It threatened at least 10 buildings. Complicating efforts is nearby wilderness land. Operations Section Chief Paul DeMerico.
Wilderness area doesn't allow us a lot of access for our first responders and firefighters to be able to get in there. It's a roadless area, a lot of trails, a lot of dead and down, fire-weakened trees from where the fire did burn, and also a lot of accumulation of fuel.
The Lowline Fire burned another 70 acres today, now scorching just over 800 acres. The Front Range is heating up, and the mountains are cooling off in more ways than one. A state report released yesterday shows tourism spending ballooned by $5.6 billion last year, and the Metro Denver area is responsible for 70% of it. Meanwhile, the mountains in the western slope, including Summit, were down slightly from the record highs of 2021. Tourism experts tell the Colorado Sun this is the third phase of post-COVID recovery. Phase 1 was rural tourism, when travelers wanted to be isolated in the mountains and on trails. Phase 2 was urban tourism. Phase 3 is domestic travel. Phase 4 is international and group travel. That's growing now. In other hot cold news, Summit County should be 10 to 15 degrees cooler than the Front Range this weekend, 20 degrees cooler than Grand Junction, 30 degrees cooler than Phoenix. Still sweltering in temps over 110 degrees daily. One of the oldest fun runs in Frisco is back this weekend for a 33rd summer of the K9 4K.
It's a relaxed, fun time for families with their canine friends to come out and enjoy the rec path.
That was Katie Koop with L.A.P.S, the League for Animals and People of the Summit.
Music and games, door prizes, exhibitors from some of the other local nonprofits that work with animals. The
L.A.P.S K9 4K is raising money for emergency vet assistance and the spay or neuter program at the animal shelter. Sign up online or sign up on site. 8:30 tomorrow at Frisco Historic Park. Racers leave at 9:15. Local fire danger remains moderate today in Summit with no fire restrictions. In local entertainment news, premiering tonight at the Eclipse in Breck, Barbie. It's a playful, colorful, and even thoughtful satire wearing the hot pink bikini of a summer blockbuster. I had the chance to pre-screen it this morning with my wife, and I gotta say it does pay to see this film with someone who's once played with Barbie dolls. But it's not required. Barbie is a movie for ladies, like Barbie dolls are a toy for girls. You know what I'm saying? We love putting labels on things, and if you go into this film with preconceived notions, you'll come out feeling cheated or offended or worse, unaffected. So my suggestion is don't expect a thing. Laugh at Weird Barbie and Existential Crisis Barbie and Superfluous Ken. Get caught up in the set design. Roll your eyes at the product placement. Maybe even cry. Barbie showing all weekend, 4:45 and 7:30 at the Eclipse Theater in downtown Breck. Both screenings today are close to sold out. In sports, the Rockies play the Athletics tonight at Coors Field, 6:40. And in local sports, the Blue River just south of Silverthorne could be unrunnable for several weeks starting next Monday. Pioneer Creek Ranch is repairing a bridge just upstream from the Blue River campground. Crews will be there through September. The river itself is not closed, but you've been warned. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News.